Hey, fat fish heads! It's time for another edition of the hottest new podcast on all platforms, Fat Fish. Sit back and strap yourself in for the wildest ride on the open seas. Now, flap your fins for the fabulous Fat Fish brothers, Eric Fish Snyder and Brad Grunny Grunberg, a.k.a. Snacks.
Thank you, Dave Linden. Bringing us in, baby. What's up, Fish? Hello.
What's up with you, man? I'm doing great, man. We're doing a little Friday action here, and a little darkness in the Raider Nation in the background. How you feeling?
I woke up this morning. Every time you wake up, you're good. You know, I woke up to see your punum, which just scares me to death. But God, you're not a bad looking guy. I have to say, there it is. Oh, you're wearing the swag. I like that.
Wearing the swag. Get the hat on backwards. It's the Fat Fish hat.
Yeah.
Brad Grunberg and his great family made up for us, and hopefully there'll come a time when we can sell this merch.
No, my family had nothing to do with it. It was my fraternity brother, Michael Cohen. They call him Magoo. He made all this up, man. And you'll meet him one day. He's in charge of our swag department. Anything you want, from one shirt to one hat to 10,000, he can do it. And he does it in a timely manner. So just letting you know, no, my family had nothing to do with it. But thank you for that plug.
Okay.
By the way,
when I drive home from work, go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just going to say, thank you for bringing up masturbation last time. I have some more thoughts on that, but go ahead. As you're driving home from work.
Well, that's the thing. I want to, before we get into that, and I'm glad you brought that up. We will talk about that. This is the Fat Fish Podcast. We'll have show number 30, Mr. Grunny Grunberg Snacks. On Monday, we're going to chop it up and we bring up topics such as that. My cousin Marie, she's got to be 74 years old, texts me and goes, "You can't talk about stuff." She's a New Yorker. I could just hear her. "You can't talk about stuff like that. It's taboo." Why? One, it's free speech. Two, everyone does it. And I know she does it. And number one, and I don't want you to talk about it, but I never mention anyone's names. I never mention anyone in Brad's families. I never mention anybody that I've ever masturbated to. I never mentioned Emmy Rossum that was in the scene with you in the great show Shameless. Never mentioned Emmy Rossum's name that I ever tricked off to her. Never mentioned Emmy Rossum's name. So we were very discreet in what we talked about. And you know what? Sometimes we're going to bring stuff up on this show, and the content could be a little, out of bounds for some of our listeners and our viewers. But that's who we are. We're not going to change our personalities. You want to add to the discussion that I got so many texts and comments about?
No, I love it because you know what? I mean, we're not family friendly. We speak from the heart, and everybody masturbates. You know, can I tell you something that I haven't told you? I masturbated to you one time. Just because we're doing so well on Fat Fish, I said, you know what? I'm going to throw one down.
I know you're a
Yeah, you know me. I'm a what? Listen, buddy. Listen, we're having a lot of fun.
Can you hear me or what? How's this recording going?
Yeah, it's going well. No, it's
I'll
better.
Tell you what. You said you masturbated to me, Brad, but this is what you do. This is exactly for you since you go both ways. Read this.
How long before this happens? Oh, please, Manwich. That can right there gets me to a point where I might masturbate. Gender. Listen, we love whatever it is. It doesn't matter. It's all good. Manwich is good. You ever had a Manwich sandwich?
Sure, sloppy joes are great. What was that place in LA? Remember Kittyland, which is now Cedar Sinai? They had a restaurant. Remember those Kittyland? You're old enough.
Yeah.
Little horses and it was like a little amusement park, and they had a restaurant walking in there called Sloppy Joe's. the best sloppy joes. Now there's not a remembrance of that place. It's now a great place called Cedar Sinai, which my kid was born. But there was an amusement park there way back in the early and late 70s that Brad's family went to, his brother and sister, my family went to. Many people that grew up in the LA basin went to Kittyland, we called it. So
yeah, it's amazing
give me a masturbation story.
Yeah, can I answer that question? Would that be all right? Yes. The Beverly Center now is it was the pony park. We used to ride ponies there when we were little kids, and it was a lot of fun. Now, what do you want to know about masturbation?
You said you have a story.
Oh,
was it about me?
Yeah. What was I going to tell you about masturbation? Yeah, masturbation's been very, very good to me. I mean, one thing is when you masturbate, it relieves you of stress. Don't you agree? I mean, you spank the monkey to someone, to something, and all of a sudden, oh man, I feel great. I can go back. I can go to sleep now. Like right before you go to sleep, that's the best time to masturbate. Don't you agree?
Well, you're one of these Clark Gable type of jerk off set. You have a cigarette afterwards, and you put the towel over. All of a sudden, Brad gets an English accent after he jerks off. And says, "Oh, Mom, Sandy, Jerry, would you like teas and crumpets, please? I just masturbated. You make a whole. So you're an
That's
actor,
one of the worst English accents I've ever heard.
And you improv, so you make scenes out of jerking off. Come on.
All right, let me ask you this.
Tell me that movie Blue Velvet with Dennis Hopper and the mask.
Right.
Go ahead.
Let me ask you about work. You get stressed out. You get stressed out a lot. Okay. You're not cool like me. I'm chill. I handle pressure very well. That's better than you. So you're at work and it's getting a little crazy and this is happening and that is happening. I see you when things calm down, taking your magazine or whatever and going into the bathroom because you control the bathroom, lock yourself in, third stall on the left, you sit down and you just jerk it off. And then you come out of there in a better mood. I've heard it. I've talked to some of the employees. I've talked to some of the employees. I've even talked to the owners about this. This is in your contract that you're allowed to jerk off once a night and no one's around. You sick fuck. I love you. I really respect you. It's or you jerk off to the Raiders. Oh, by the way, let me ask you this question.
First of all,
what's up with Jimmy Garofalo, Jimmy G? Did he pull a groin at Larry Flint's adult club? What the fuck happened to him?
No, he's jerking off too much. He's at the Benny Ranch. He's in Pahrump. Yeah, Larry Flint's. I heard everything you said. And,
yeah, he must have pulled a groin.
I don't know. I mean, Jimmy G.
I love the guy.
Yeah. So, are you hearing me? Are we talking over each other? Because I talk and then you talk.
Yeah, I hear you fine. No, I'm just saying you got emotional with Jimmy G at the
feedback or anything like that.
No feedback. No.
First of all, I've never jerked off at work. Never jerked off at work. There's only one stall. You know that. You were in there one time for 4 hours after eating jambalaya.
Okay,
had to close the place and call the health department because, yeah, exactly. So Jimmy, the Raiders are a very sore subject because we're on the verge. This hasn't happened to our LA teams. If the Raiders have a losing season this year, Brad, it'll be 19 out of the last 21 years that they've had losing seasons. That's rough for anyone on the West Coast because we don't have patience for that. The Dodgers right now. The Dodgers are getting ready to play the Phillies play the Braves and the Dodgers play. Who beat the
Arizona
Brewers in the playoffs?
No, Arizona.
Oh my God! So, imagine being a Dodger fan right now. How great that organization has been. You live there. What's the buzz?
Oh, the buzz is great. I mean, everybody, tomorrow's a big day. My dad can't wait to watch the series with the Diamondbacks. But let me explain something to you. The Diamondbacks are on a heater. They are playing very well, man. You know that. They took 2, right? They take 2 in Milwaukee?
Yeah.
Is that right? Yeah. I mean, no, they're on a heater. They're playing well. It's all about momentum in life, right? So we'll see. It's going to be a great series. But yeah. We're going to see what happens.
All 4 series ended up in a sweep. The 2 American League series And the two National League Series, I think the Phillies and Braves is epic. The Phillies got hot last year at the end. They go to the World Series. They lose to the Astros. Now they're hot again. The Braves have the best record in baseball. But what the Dodgers have done in Los Angeles, if you go to the playoffs, 9 or 10 straight years, you know how hard it is to go to the playoffs in baseball? It's not the NBA and the NHL that take 16. Yeah. The NBA has a play-in. The NBA has teams with 8 games below 500 play in to get in the playoffs. That's how desperate they are to get some of the – because I don't want the Lakers not being in. So if there's 82 games in the NBA. So let's say the Lakers finish 32, you do the math, and 41 or 40, you know, yeah, that's close. Whatever. They play in, but baseball, man, there's 2 wild cards and the 3 division winners, and they play 162 games to find that, and then they go. So I'm excited. October's my favorite type of year for sports. I don't know about you, Brad, because college football, pro football, hockey starts here, and hockey's huge here in Vegas with the Knights. They won the Cup. That's next week. Baseball playoffs, and then the NBA. Your Warriors go to training camp next week.
I know. I'm excited. It's crazy. No, I mean, I love sports. You do too, and it's just a lot of fun. But what's great, Dodgers, Dave Roberts. How amazing is he? Getting him to the play. I mean, out of 12 years, I think they've won 11 straight years. 11 out of 12 years, they made it to the playoffs, something like that. He is a great coach and a really a great guy, and I like him a lot. You know, I do. What about getting?
Speaking of sports,
wait, I wanted to finish my thought. What about? Wait, I got to finish my thought. What about baseball coming to Vegas? Major League Baseball coming to Vegas. I heard that they're ripping down Tropicana, and they're putting the Oakland A's in there. That's what I hear. That's the buzz. Oakland's going to move to Vegas. Is that true?
Big time.
Oh, really? Great. Oh.
Yeah, but it's going to take 3 years. 3 years to build a stadium. So where are they going to play?
Yeah, that's true.
They're averaging 1,700 fans in Oakland. It's embarrassing. But I have breaking news.
No.
I heard that the Olympics are in 2024, and I know you're training. There's a new Olympic sport called the slide. Here's Brad at one of his regionals in the slide. This is so great. And this is a new Olympic sport. So check this out.
Let's get it. No.
Oh, do I look good? Oh, man. See what training does for you, Fish? Oh, that was fantastic. By the way, that was my favorite.
What did the Russian judge give you in the regionals? You look good.
I know. Those are my favorite trunks, by the way. My favorite trunks. Because they fit.
Well, man. I'm glad that it worked out. I'm glad you have another career. Yeah.
I do. I'm excited about 2024. You know, I'm representing the United States of America.
I'm speechless after seeing that.
Yeah. But thank you for finding that. I can't believe you found that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Can we show it again? Can we show your coach?
Sure, go ahead. I don't care.
Yeah. Can we show it again and show the audience that
this
is Brad trying out in the Olympic trials for the slide, and you listen to his team around him is very, very jocular and excited about his attempt. The Russian and the Chinese judge gave him a 9, and his execution was the Canadian judge gave him a 6.
Let's get it. No.
Wow. Did you see my tuchus? I had a really good seriously, that's a real good. I worked hard on that ass. I'm telling you. That tuchus is looking really good. So what are you doing the rest of the day? You just got home from work. What are you doing the rest of the day?
Boring stuff. It's beautiful here, so I'm going. You want to know what I'm going to do? You really want to know what I'm going to do? I'm going to fix some on my drip system. I'm going to put some new heads on there because I'm not getting a lot of my plants watered because of the dryness. So I'm going to do that boring stuff. I'm going to clean my pool. Okay. And then what are we going to do? I have to go to the store. I mean, just stuff like that.
You don't have your own pool, man?
I do. But I have my backyard looks like Youngstown, Ohio. I got trees everywhere, and it's so windy here all the time. There's always leaves. I got to skim it. I want to stay on top of it. The pool guy vacuums, does the the chemicals and stuff like that. And we sit there and bitch about the Raiders. He's a Raider fan. You have a pool at your place?
No, I have no pool, but it's very important for Vicky to look at the pool boy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, please, she has to look at you all day long. I mean, you get a hot pool boy, and then Vicky goes out there and talks to him, all that good stuff. Your wife's the best. And by the way, your granddaughter, oh my goodness. What's her name? What is your granddaughter's name?
I sent her a picture of her this morning.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm commenting on. She is adorable. Oh my goodness, really.
Your family. You have family members and your brother and sister that have kids that are starting to grow up, and Greg and Tiffany are gonna find out. And unfortunately, you have been the best dad in the world. But I guess if Annie ever had puppies, those puppies would be very well groomed and very well loved. Your grandkids. Yes. Did Annie have a litter at all? Did Annie ever have? Did you get her clipped?
Yeah, we got her clipped. Right. Part of the deal when I got her, but she would have been a great mom. She's so protective and so loving. That would have been a great event, but it wasn't supposed to happen. So she's my best friend, and I show her all the love, and she shows me all the love. I'll tell you, if you don't own a dog, get a dog. It'll change your life. Right, Fish?
Oh, Molly, I walk Molly. I get up in the summertime. I get up at 3:30 in the morning because I know it's going to be 110 degrees. And I'll have a temperature. I have a device I got at Home Depot that measures the asphalt, the heat of the asphalt. Because they have paws. They don't have shoes, dogs. People be aware you're burning your animal's feet if you take them on ground that's too hot. And I'll walk Molly a mile and a half. She gets walked every day. You know what? This is going to sound horrible, but you might do the same thing. I love my dog more than I love some people in my life. I mean,
dogs are better than love. Yeah. Dogs are better than people, Fish. No question about it. By the way, I want to announce the countdown. I have witnesses to my birthday in Las Vegas, and on my birthday, you will be spending the whole day with me. We are going to wear our Fat Fish swag. We're both going to wear our hats and our T-shirts. We are going to go to dinner. We are going to see the funniest guy on the strip, Scott Thompson, aka Carrot Top. We got seats raring and waiting for us. And you are going to spend my birthday. I decided I want to spend my birthday with you, my 35th again with you. So you're going to be my present. We're going to have a great time and a lot of laughs. And don't give me any fucking excuses. Oh, I can't do it. I'm tired. I've got to clean the pool. I've got to jerk off in the bathroom at work. You're going, buddy. And if you don't go, I'm going to send my extraction team in to get you and bring you to me. November 6th, baby. That's the day. Get ready.
Well, who? Mini snacks?
Nice. Mini snacks.
How old are you going to be?
I'm going to be 35. I'm going to be 59.
Now, how old are you going to be?
59. 5'9". Did you hear me? Are you okay?
I can only imagine your 60th is going to be a blowout.
Oh, I have a couple ideas I want to do. There won't be any hookers or strippers there. Are you going to be there? Are you there? Are you alive? Oh, now you're.
Yeah, I get everything you're saying. Yeah.
Okay, but what are you doing? When I ask you a question,
I'm thinking about your 60th. I'm thinking.
Yeah, you freeze like you're like I don't want to be there. Like, buddy, come on, man. Aren't we best friends? We're the Fat Fish brothers.
I'm just taking them some of the pictures in the back of your wall. Now I see Burt Reynolds. I see Jeff Foxworthy. Looks like Adolf Hitler from a distance. It's very rough to look at.
Jeff Foxworthy. I warmed up his.
I say it in every show. Yeah, I love that background. It's phenomenal.
See the guys from Lost in Space.
I was listening to a radio show.
I guess I'm not going to ask that question. No, see the guys from Lost in Space, right under Marla Gibbs, over my left shoulder.
Is that
those are the guys from Lost in Space?
Is that the old Lost in Space? The old one?
Billy Mummy. See Billy Mummy and the
Billy
old guy.
Mummy.
Yeah, that's him right there. I met him in the commissary at Fox, and I got to take a picture with him, and they were great. Oh, they were so nice. Billy fucking Mummy, man. And Marla Gibbs. Oh, she's the best. Oh God, I love Marla Gibbs. All right, go back to your interesting questions. Go ahead.
Well, I drive home from work. I listen to these two guys that play the oldies on 102.3, and they're two altar cockers, and they always come up with these funny little silhouettes. And they said this morning, there's a study in Vogue magazine that women over 40 think that they're the least attractive on a Monday night going into a Tuesday morning. And they don't give any insight about how they thought that. Brad, when do you feel the most unattractive?
Right now. No. I don't know. I don't feel I never feel unattractive. That's the thing, I'm a fat guy, but I have a lot of confidence. Not cockiness, confidence, by the way.
Oh.
By the way, you know what I was channel surfing last night, and I don't know how it happened, but I hit ABC and I watched Golden Bachelor. This old guy is trying to find love.
God,
I know. What's your opinion about that guy? He's kind of a hip guy, but I love the women. They're, trying to find love, and I don't know. You know what I want to do? I want you to. I want to rally something. I want you to help me. We're going to contact Mike Fleiss, okay, the creator of Bachelor. I want Fat Bachelor. What do you think? I go on as a fat guy looking for love.
Love it.
Do you love it? Do you love it? Is it good?
Love it.
I want to find love on the Bachelor.
And we put. I'm going to add to this. We put the ruse on like these other ones that you're a multimillionaire, so you get the good-looking younger girls that don't care. The
Right.
Anna Nicole Smith that was jerking off the 89-year-old and came up there.
Right.
Remember Anna Nicole Smith was married an 89-year-old and
May she rest in peace.
died
Yeah, I
and
love
leaves her
Anna.
13 million. We
Yeah.
need all young, beautiful vixens to be in that limo with you, because they're under the masquerade that you are a multi-millionaire, and I could just see every date you take them in the limousine is a fast food joint, and the one that gets the most excited, you take one girl to Wendy's, one girl to Carl's Jr., one girl to McDonald's. I mean, them all, Jack in the Box. You see a Chick-fil-A, you get excited. That's where you jerk off,
Okay, but what about
you,
at the end? What about at the end? I tell them I'm a Lyft driver, which I am. So they think I'm a multimillionaire. I want them for my personality and my love and my big heart. I like it. Are we going to go pitch it? Let's go pitch it to Mike Fleiss. Fat guy bachelor. This guy. Oh boy.
Fat guy bachelor.
We have some great ideas. We got a lot of stuff cooking.
Well, we're gonna hit show 30.
Yeah, show 30 is Monday, and we're doing about 10 o'clock, right? 10 a.m. Are you going to be there, or am I going to go solo? Am I going to go solo, or are you going to be there?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Yeah, you're going to come up with some.
Up to you.
Listen, I like improv. Throw me anything. I'm ready to go with you.
Check this out. You want some improv? Check out this meme I found. This is phenomenal. And I may or may have not participated in an act we've been talking about, but check out what this person would look like if they were the other gender.
Oh goodness. Okay, I know that's beautiful. That's my wife, Jennifer Aniston. Sandler's going to introduce me to her, set us up. Who's that guy on the right? Who's that guy?
Oh, read the meme. When you move and the Snapchat filter comes off.
Snapchat filter comes. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. That's great.
And here's, we're not political here, but we tend to. Well, look at it. I find all these things. This is the greatest one. Great movie called Driving Miss Daisy with Morgan Freeman, many Academy Awards, Jessica Tandy. Check out this one, Brad, because I love your responses to these memes. Look at this one.
That is funny. He lost a lot of weight, man. He looks good.
Yeah, but you know what? and good for Reverend Al Sharpton for losing a lot of weight. But he lost. It's weird because he lost a lot of weight and his head still stayed fat. You know.
Yeah.
He looks like the alien in the movie Alien, when he has a skinny body and the head is big.
Oh,
Same with Al Roker. Yeah, like you. If you lost weight, you still got those jowls in that face. You know. So I don't know. Who am I talking about? People, you know, what they look like.
Yeah. Who are you talking
myself?
Yeah. You should definitely work on
yourself.
You? Are you ever going to wear contacts? Anyways. Those glasses. You finally got some good glasses.
I love wearing glasses.
Wait. Take your glasses off for a second. Just take your glasses off for a second. I want to show everybody something. You're not a bad looking guy. Forget about the big eyeballs and all that bullshit. Just go normal. No. Don't go psychoized. You're not a bad looking guy. You're not a bad looking guy. Now I know why Vicky married you, but it wasn't for your personality. I want to know something right now. How big is your junk? No. How big is your junk? Because she didn't marry you for your personality.
You always talk about people's dicks. We have a guy on that's a Hall of Famer for the Raiders, and Brad says to the guy in front of his wife, "Did any reporters go into the locker room and look at your pee-pee?" And I went, "Oh my fucking God. Oh, the Raiders just clicked."
You love me.
What is your obsession with pee-pee? Josh.
I have a pee-pee fetish. I'm straight.
It's okay.
I can't answer.
Our audience is blowing up. Our audience is blowing up on the audio side, and visually we have to build it. Okay, and it's okay to tell our audience that's building that you have a fascination with penises. I will never judge you on the fact that I think
just asking that
you
question.
are.
I believe. I'm going to answer the question.
Every time you talk about dicks all the time, man.
I don't talk about dicks that much,
Brad,
but I will.
This is why I brought this meme into
we're wrapping up in 3 minutes. So let me tell you the story.
That's fine.
There is a big thing. Vicky, your wife, you totally married up. Okay, we know that. You married way the fuck up. So I figured Vicky married you. Why? Eric Fish Snyder? Why? And I figured it out. It's not your personality. You are not a bad looking guy, but you wear these fucking Mr. Magoo glasses wherever you go. Okay. It's your junk. You pull down your pants one time and she goes, "Oh my God.
There you go.
Oh boy. I want that. Yes, sir. I want that for the rest of my life." Yes,
you're wrong.
Oh.
I actually pulled my pants down and she said, "Who are you going to satisfy with that?" And I said, "I guess me." So, it's an old joke. The Don Rickles joke. Yeah, you get it, Brad? And the good thing about me is that when I stand to take a leak, I could see my junk. Unlike you, that I
can't see it. No,
when was the last time you saw your thing standing up taking a leak? Tell me.
1983 in high school. Yeah. Right after high school.
That's not. I was
at a high school party.
On that. I don't care about your junk. I don't care about you looking. I apologize. I imagine you're the kind of guy.
Stop. Do me a favor, Fish. Don't apologize to me. You know why? I don't give a fuck. Okay? I love you, baby. That's why we get along so well. You bust on me, I bust on you, right?
I'm gonna bust on you again. I think you're the kind of guy whose etiquette is to sit down when they take a leak. Because there's 2 reasons. One, you can read a magazine.
Yeah.
It's not swinging everywhere. You notice when you get older, when you stand, sometimes the spray goes. We talked about this on one of our. What was the guy we had on? Your buddy,
Mike Nathan.
Poop etiquette. But
Mike Nathan.
And when you stand, when you urinate as a man and you stand, sometimes it goes different directions. Who knows why? But when you sit, it's stuck in that thing. You have 2 advantages when you sit. One, there's a magazine in one hand and in and out in the other, and you're urinating. You're relieving yourself, and then you're relieving yourself. So,
but after,
I love this guy, man.
Just remember one thing. We're gonna wrap this up with this. Remember one thing: as you get older, the reason I sit down, your balls go in the water. Your balls go in the water. Don't tell me your balls don't. Oh, come on. Your balls go right into the water, right into the pool. Oy. Then you got to wipe it off. You got to take a shower.
The
Yes.
water's below.
Yeah, but when you sit down.
What kind of toilet? Wait. You need a plumber at your place. The water. If you sit in your toilet, the water's right there? I mean, the water's usually below, like when you sit in the toilet. Where's your water, dude? No wonder your water bill's so high.
I told you when I sit down,
why.
my balls go in the water. Listen, I'm excited about Monday, everybody. It's going to be a great show. Monday, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And you know what, Fish? You have a good week, a good weekend. Say hello to the family for me. And definitely. This is the greatest kid. We miss him. Tell our audience about
Nick Pasquale, the golf tournament, October 13th at Colina Bella Golf Course down in San Clemente. Go to nickpasqualefoundation.com. Mel, Lori, AJ, we're thinking about you. Tragedy is now turned into a blessing for a lot of people because of you guys and what happened to this guy. We're just going to shout that out to Bobby Owens, a.k.a. Marlboro Man, people putting this event together and helping out. Fish and Grunny will be there next year. Hopefully, well, we will be doing our podcast. I mean, do you play golf, Brad?
No, I drive the cart though. Yeah. I'm going
to get you out there playing golf. We'll teach you how to play. Well, guess what? We can do Caddyshack. We can do Caddyshack 4. All right. So
definitely. Well, great. Well,
get us out of here.
I'm going to make a call right now because I got to skedaddle out of here. Dave Linden, take us home, please.
You've been listening to the Fat Fish Podcast, heard on all your favorite platforms. Until next time.
Yeah.
You've been listening to the Fat Fish Podcast.
See you Monday.
Heard on all your favorite
I'll
platforms.
see you Monday.
Until next time.
Lenny, I love it. Love you, Fish. Have a good weekend.
You've been listening to the